Okay, welcome back to Let's Play Truth or Square for the DS. Everything was going perfectly last time, until the game decided to suddenly start taking points away from me for things that never told me to take points away for. So let's get through this minigame for the third time. I'm being a little bit less productive than I had intended to be, as of last episode. But we're getting there. So this time we're going to need to get something in excess of the number of points that I was asking for. Let's go away. Dude! Hans, I said go away! Hans! I deliberately goes for whatever you're trying to actually put on the patty, which makes sense, because it won't be a problem otherwise, but man! Does that thing get annoying? Okay. Not doing as well as we were doing the first time, unfortunately. No, you picked up the wrong... You trashed the wrong thing. Okay. Not doing as well as we were last time. I still don't know what problem Nosferatu is supposed to be causing for me. Blame the RNG customer. There's the ingredients that I needed were always at the very end of the conveyor belt where I could not pick them up. I'm trying to pick up stuff that I need that is not where it needs to be. Okay, so we're halfway there. Almost. We need to get a bit in excess of 1,000 points, as we found last episode. What exactly made it go fast? Like, I know there's a button for it, but I didn't press that button. Stop that. Hans, go away. I'm pressing the button. Stop. Just trying to get the button to undo itself. It's apparently a delay on it or something. Go away. Okay, so this time things aren't going as well, which is a little worrisome. And it went so very, very, very nicely the first time. I feel like I could have kept that up indefinitely. Hey, don't be angry. Got what you wanted. Why is there nothing of what I need right now? It's nowhere to be found. Okay. Jellyfish are not a problem right now. Stop going fast. No one asked for you to be fast. I don't remember the game ever saying that it would randomly switch up the speed on you either. Jellyfish is not a problem, nor is Hans if they're going to do the house special, which is good. They're being a little bit easier on me now. Hans, go away. This thing, go back to normal speed. Jellyfish, go away! Now everyone's angry immediately. Oh, I got it this time, thank you! That one decidedly worse, but I managed to get a better score for some reason. I'll take it, I guess. Whatever. Okay. Much slower start than I had hoped for. I didn't get to talk about the stuff last episode I planned on talking about. But we have an episode for that, I mean. Oh, of course. Now we mention the Hatchling Slasher. Sure. Mr. Krabs wasn't even here in the episode. Okay. Oh wow, the Hatchling Slasher doesn't even appear. Guys, like that was like the main conflict of the episode. What are you doing? Got the 24-hour sign, I guess. Like, if you don't feel like these things work well for a video game, just don't choose these particular episodes. There are so many episodes to choose from. Like, when I was thinking back, for example, over this particular level, I don't really know what you would do in the Krusty Krab for 2 whole levels, for example. I get that. But at the same time, if you don't think you can come up with stuff to do in the Krusty Krab for multiple levels, instead of throwing SpongeBob into Rock Bottom, then just don't choose that episode. Choose an episode that works well for that. Like in the Fry Cook games, they could have made the actual levels be like obstacle courses in the Fry Cook games, which of course would have departed from the episode a little bit, but being in the same spirit, and they were departing from it even more anyways, so I don't know what the issue is. Oh, but I was thinking, an episode that really needs to get represented as SpongeBob game at some point is FC129. I don't know why that doesn't mean a thing. I guess because it mostly followed Squidward instead of SpongeBob, but come on. The White Void is the best. I'm sure I'll make for good video game experiences. Very simple to program. Okay, and you could have offered a variety of options there, Sandy, but that was not one of them. Okay, well, let's just do the usual. Talk to everyone, see what happens. I'm sure. So that was one of the last levels in the console version. The Karate Dojo stuff with Sandy. I've not learned the last, actually, aside from the final boss, which I didn't realize was a boss, but that's another story. A waiter that time. Oh, that. Yeah, for Squilliam. Squilliam! Has Squilliam appeared in any Spongebob games? I don't remember him appearing in any. I wouldn't mind that. Oh no, he has. He appeared in Vice Parent Pants. Why are you guys here? Oh hey! Actually, let me talk to you this time. At least that's kind of a reference. Yeah, why can't I talk to him? Like, why can't I talk to Mermaid Man? Oh, here we go. You have to click on his pants. Yeah, it only works if I click on his pants. Prune juice. I didn't realize these guys said different things you talked to them multiple times, actually. I feel it just changed between levels, but I guess I was expecting things to be fancier than they actually were. Anyways, let's not waste time. Let's get on and go on. Krusty Krab choppers. Does this actually have anything to do with the Krusty Krab? I don't expect it to. I mean, in the show, an episode I'm trying to remember, Town isn't literally a place. Although it might be in SpongeBob's mind or memories, I guess, considering how inaccurate his memories tend to be. That's not to say there was some kind of, well, in the console version it made it into the Kelp Jungle for some reason, which just vaguely looks like. I believe it was in Jellyfish Fields at some kind of park or something. At least that's where part of it happened in the show. Mines everywhere. Oh, those were spikes actually, never mind. Don't explode or anything. They'll go away if you touch them. Okay. So let's just hop along. Don't know why this part's here if I can't do anything here, but sure. I don't know why I'm not double jumping. It's probably faster. So getting slowed down every single jump. So can I not just... What's with Plankton's refusal to grab things for me all the time in this game? I mean, he should be able to grab a lot of things he doesn't grab for me. Oh well. Oh, so I was trying to think, at some point or another I thought of other episodes that actually probably be pretty good for video games. I don't remember them off the top of my head anymore though, unfortunately. Other levels that would have been good for this game. Or things that would have been good to make levels for this game. Oh, I mean, anything involves SpongeBob doing something, like Fractal Games for example, is really pretty good. Although I get the need to actually have a journey somewhere. Because of how this level, or because of how this game is put together. So, for example, for the Mermaid Layer, going through the Mermaid Layer makes sense, although I find it kind of weird that they claimed, despite all the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy related things inside of it, they claimed that it was not actually Mermaid Layer, for the most part, which is weird. Come on. It's a game of timing. There we go. A single happiness. We got him! Beautiful. See, we're getting a little bit better sometimes. Can I just hit this guy with a range attack, actually? I need to see which enemies I can hit with range attacks and how. Maybe. Although range attacks don't do much damage anyways. These are enemies that tend to take a variety of hits. A multitude of hits. This way anyways. I don't usually do jump attacks because those seem to do us, or because it seems to be a lot harder to land. Because the timing's different. But they do seem to do more damage. There you go. Why aren't you taking damage before, dude? Alright. So we're not going to see the conflict. Actually, in the last episode, every single time I try to refer to the console version of a game, I keep saying something strange that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to talk about. But in the console version, so for some reason, unless I'm thinking of the wrong episode, they never got to the issue of Mr. Krabs telling SpongeBob to stop doing karate stuff. Oh man, look at that double jump. And Sandy not listening. when SpongeBob asked her to stop, which led to actual issues. Is there really any reason for this open area? No. I find kind of weird that it just won't get referenced at all. Of course, I guess it was supposed to be SpongeBob's happy memories. So referring to the non-happy things wouldn't make as much sense. Now we're trying. At least we don't have anything in our way this time. I can see a cave in the background. Also a road that, or something like that. A road, maybe like a, I think it's actually like a river of that muck flowing down. Something off on the right in the background, but keeps, like, it's shifting as I jump. Looks a little weird. But I still do like the backgrounds of this game. Of all the things I've pointed out that seem weird to me, I appreciate the backgrounds. I don't really know what this is supposed to have to do with this whole bell thing. I mean, we're not knocking anything upwards towards a bell at all. It's not like one of those little test your strength hammer types of things that Patrick gets to hit. Hi. Do I have any reason to care about you? I'm not sure I do. Goodbye. Okay, so what's the game not liking here? Those are walls I need to get past. I need to hit a switch, I guess. Yeah, though, was this really in Kelp Forest? I always think about being at a park. Of course, it did happen in more places than that, I think. It was just that the park was where Mr. Krabs mentioned it, I think. Well, of course, in the level, in the preview for this level, they showed SpongeBob in the Krusty Krab, and that seems to be what the name is based off of for this level, too. Actually, the game does tell me in the top screen stuff, Kelp Forest. Never mind. But why, though? Oh, well. Some episodes I remember that at least seemed interesting for reading and things. I know Rock Bottom does make sense because it's supposed to be like a really hazardous environment and place and unfriendly and all that. Same way though, I was kind of surprised we didn't see more than Industrial Park. That did appear in Battle for King Bomb for the GBA, if I remember right. Well, and Battle for New Island in general, actually. And I'm surprised it only got the one small appearance that it got in the console version of Battle for King Bottom. So I think we're done with this. This is apparently a thing we can do now. Was this always a thing we can do? I don't remember seeing this anywhere else. I demand a hint, Gary. I do not understand what's going on here without Gary to tell me what's going on. Boom. Good job. Yeah, but I thought SpongeBob didn't have upper arm strength. Or strength in general, to do something like carrying himself across these. Another thing that's referenced in Sandy and SpongeBob episodes have to do with great amounts of physical activity. And, of course, maybe possible that SpongeBob simply had a few trips to the arm crusher since then. I demand acknowledgement. That could be a nice happiness item, the arm crusher. Which episode even was that? Was that Hibernation? I don't think that was Hibernation. Oh no, that was the episode with the anchor arms, wasn't it? Was it? I think so. I don't remember what's that episode, to be honest, at this point. Oh, of course I remember the anchor throw and whatnot, but what came before that I don't wholly remember. Except the TV advert. I still find it kind of weird that the anchor arms haven't actually shown up in any game either, because that seems like it would be the perfect thing for like fighting things. And even in Truth or Square, in both the console and handheld version, they have Buff Bob, but not with anchor arms, which would seem like the thing you should do to reference the show. I don't really get that, honestly. Because it seems like if you say Buff Bob, oh, it's SpongeBob with anchor arms, right? And no, I don't know why they didn't do that. Also, this episode was supposed to end some time ago, wasn't it? Like 2 minutes ago. Although that episode before was a little bit long. So, this episode is not as long as I think it is based off of the total recording time. We're probably like a minute over, maybe. But if not, in any case, we still need to be ending this off. So I'll see you guys next time episode when we do Buff. Bye, guys.